All right, so I have to quickly make dinner, but I wanted to go over the questions that you guys asked me from the Q&A. So let's kill two birds with one stone, and let me find a place to put you, and we will answer some questions while I cook. And don't let the apron fool you. I'm not a chef. I am just making it work. All right, so the lighting's not the best in my kitchen, but I'm working with what I got. All right, so the very first question that I have here is my favorite book in the Bible and/or / verse. Now, that's a hard one, but I would say that lately I've been gravitating towards James 1:2-4, which says, "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds. For you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. And let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing." Now, I've been gravitating towards this verse a lot because of the fact that we've been going through a lot of trials lately. And a lot of the times we tend to want to run from trials, or we tend to want to get through it as fast as possible and not have to deal with it. And so one thing that I've just been really meditating on is the part that says to let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete and lacking in nothing. To me, that means you need to sit in them trials, that you need to sit in it and allow the work that's supposed to be had within that trials, the refinement that is supposed to happen with, and to not necessarily always be running from your trials or getting past it or figuring out how to overcome it, but to more so realize what God is trying to teach you through it, and to grow from it, and to be refined by it. Refinement is not easy. It's not always easy, but it is always good. And so I would say that one would be the one that I'm gravitating towards now. Will you continue to work your nurse job part-time soon? So a lot of people have asked me that. Like, I think I got another one, because that's on Instagram. I think I got another question on YouTube that said something to a similar effect, like, do I plan on going back to work, and can I share more about my plan for after maternity leave? And so, give me one second, let me grab my meat. I'm making like a sausage pasta. Gonna throw some veggies in there. I'm gonna make something, all right? I don't quite have it all worked out yet, but it's gonna come together nice. All right. So anyways, I have actually been thinking about this a lot, and God has really shown me the importance of me being in the home, and the home being my first priority, which it always has, which, but working and home management is hard, guys. That balance is really difficult. And those of us that have to do it, and we try to do it well, it's hard work. It's hard work. And so I have decided to go from part-time to per diem. So I will, let me move you. So I will no longer be working part-time, which is 2 days a week. I am going to be working per diem, which is as needed, with a minimum of 4 days a month. So I have to work 4 days a month, but there's not like a weekly requirement. Now this works better for me in the sense that like I can schedule my work times when daddy is off. Like as a school teacher, they usually have at least 1 or 2 days off throughout the school year, and I can also schedule it so that I work on the weekends, not during our school week. And so as of right now, I'm going to be working just the minimum, which is the 4 days a month. I don't know if I'm going to go up to more, but I know for now that's the right priority for my home and for us. And so so that's what we've decided, and that's what we're going to be doing in regards to me working. And because I'm not working, it's opened up a lot of like opportunity for me to give more to, for me to give more to you guys. And I see just God opening up doors, and one of the ways is through Made to Homeschool. If you haven't heard about it, it is a community that a bunch of homeschooling mom influencers have come together, and we are working together to open up a community for you guys. Now, it is amazing. It's got so many resources and things for you guys, as well as the opportunity to connect with so many different homeschooling mamas that do it all differently. Some of us working, some of us home, some of us part-time, per diem, full, all the things. Christ-loving mamas. And so I say all that. I will have the information linked in the description. Definitely check it out. Jump on the wait list, because I think right now there's still a wait list. So if you're catching this live, there is still a wait list, and we are actually opening up access for early access to the wait list. So definitely jump on the wait list. And if you're catching this after June 1st, jump in the community. This is so God inspired, God ordained. I am just really, really excited about this community, and I would love for you guys to be a part of it. But with that said, with me working less, I'm able to devote more time to this community, which is such a godsend, Now, next question. How's your husband liking his job, and is Kansas forever? That's a good question. Now, he loves his job. He absolutely loves his job. He has been so blessed with an amazing principal at his school, amazing opportunities, just the way that they've been treating him at his school is such a godsend. It's such a difference from his last job, and so he loves his job. Is Kansas forever? No, I wouldn't say Kansas is forever. Mostly because my husband and I decided that like once we left Florida, like we're following God wherever he leads. And if God tells us to move, I'm not gonna be like, well, God, I thought Kansas was forever. I'm not going nowhere. You know what I mean? So I would never say that. I would never say that it's forever, but I would definitely say that it's for right now. And we are absolutely loving it here. We love our church community here. We love the people here. I love the fact that my children are getting to see 4 seasons, like for real. This ain't no joke. These are real 4 seasons. I know it gets colder in other places, I know, but still, it's cold. But yeah, we are enjoying our time here. We are not miserable in any sense and trying to leave. So is Kansas forever? Only God can tell. You know, I actually don't know. Do we plan on more kids? Y'all just go for it. That's a good question. If I can answer this question, how my husband would answer the question is that we didn't plan for the kids that we have. So the kiddos that we have were not planned for. So it's all up to God. You know, if you've been around these parts for a little bit, you know that Shane came after 2 losses, you know, and that was really difficult. So for somebody that has had 4 previous children to then lose 2, it you know, it was really hard for me and unexpected. It was very unexpected, I guess is the word that I would say. Not even hard, because I'm hard. I think it's hard no matter when you lose babies, but just unexpected. So I don't know what pregnancy, if that's even possible for me anymore, or you know. And then on top of that, I had a terrible labor and delivery, you know, and not to say that it's gonna for sure be like that again, but it kind of leaves a little scar on you, you know. And I know we don't live in fear, but yeah. So are we gonna have more kiddos? I don't know. I don't know. My heart hopes for more children. My heart feels as if there's a child missing, like there's supposed to be like more of them. But at the same time, I have 5 children, and I have to just trust God and trust Him in the midst of all this and see what His plans are for our family. So I never, once again, I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying yes. I don't know. But once I know, you guys will know. I'll let you. Okay, so how did you navigate IEW? I find it confusing and still trying to decide if we should try it. So if you're talking about the website is a little confusing to navigate, but the customer service is amazing. Like top of the top. Like I am obsessed with their customer service. And so I would definitely say give them a call, or I think they have a chat feature as well. And they would literally walk you through every single last curriculum that you may need for your child and let you know, no, don't do this, do that. Oh, they're too young for that. Da, da, da. Like they're amazing. And I 100% recommend buying from them because they have a 100% money back guarantee if you don't like the curriculum and if you have issues with it. So definitely reach out to them. Now, if you're talking about like navigating it, like utilizing it, it's amazing. Like it works well for independently for my kiddos. Like they work through it independently, except for like PALS, which is like a kindergarten curriculum. So that obviously, or it's a kindergarten through 2nd grade curriculum. So that obviously requires a mom or dad to lead it. But structure and style, fix it grammar, those are things that my kiddos do independently, and they do it well. So I hope I answered that right. How do you keep the little ones occupied while you homeschool the older kids? That's a whole video. So that's a whole video of its own, and I will do one on how I keep them because it's gotten more elaborate. So I do busy bins, I do outside time, I work with them first, I work during nap times, I work while they're eating. There's a lot of things that I do, and my day is structured in a way that I can work with my big kids while my little ones are occupied or right there with us. And so I will definitely do like a full video on how I do that, because there's a lot. It's not just, well, at least in my house, it's not just, I don't know, sit them in front of a TV so that I can work with my olders, or give them a toy and they'll play for, because my kids are big, you know, like my older kids are like 4 years old and I'm sorry, in third grade and in 6th grade. Like they require my undivided attention, and in the sense that like when I'm working with them, like they need me, you know. So when they ask me a question, like I got to be able to sit down and answer the question for them, and make sure that they understand. And it's, you know, I have to give them that time, and I think it's fair for me to give them that time. Not that, you know, they're the most patient, and I can be like, hey, give me a second, let me work, let me get this child to do something, and then I'll be right back with you. Like they're patient, they'll wait, but at the same time I need to help them when they need help. They're very independent, but when they need help, I like to be available to help them. And so when I work with them, it's not like I'm working with them for 30 minutes that I could have my little one play with a toy for 30 minutes. It's like I'm like teaching, going through things that they got wrong, helping them to better understand and dive deeper into concepts and different things like that. So all that to say, I will definitely have a video with more detail coming up. But I hope, I do have busy bin video that I'll link a couple of the videos I've done in the past of things that have worked. But I found that as they've gotten older, I need things that take up their time longer, if that makes sense. So last question, because my pasta about to boil over. Will I film a video of a week of cleaning and new schedule routine? Yeah, sure, let's do it. That was an easy one. Yes, I will film a video of a week of what our cleaning schedule looks like and how we navigate through every single thing, because every single day is a little bit different. So yeah, and I do have a video out on how I created our new cleaning routine, so I will try to remember to link that as well. That's a lot of linking, Wendy. I'll figure it out. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to join Made to Homeschool. I look forward to seeing you guys there. And until next time, bye y'all.